Hey there, in this video I am going to demonstrate what it's like to use Twitter with a screen reader. So I'm just here on my home screen. I have my phone rotated horizontally just for the sake of not creating a vertical video, but you know, this is just my regular old phone. So I'm going to open up Twitter. I don't have TalkBack turned on yet. And you know, here you go. I can click around and again, this is just my regular Twitter feed, so I don't make promises that it's going to be completely safe for work and stuff. It is the internet, but you know, it's just Twitter. Um, so as a sighted user, I can scroll through and I can look at these pictures. So like, here's a picture of a sandwich, I think. Here's a picture of a book. Here's a picture of, you know, a meme. Um, and as a sighted user, I can see all that information. Here's a picture of some houses. So I can see as a sighted user those images, and you know, no more information for me is really necessary. But if I'm not a sighted user and I'm using a screen reader, then let's see what happens. So let me kind of scroll all the way to the top here, maybe, and I will turn on my screen reader TalkBack by holding in both of my volume buttons. So here I go.
TalkBack on. Twitter. Show navigation drawer button. Double tap to activate.
And I won't spend too much time explaining exactly how TalkBack works. I did that in a previous video, so I'm just going to kind of use it. I'm going to swipe right to navigate around.
Top tweets off. Switch timeline. Double tap
Nope.
to activate.
I absolutely don't want to do that. I want to stick
Selected,
with latest tweets.
Latest tweets. Tab. 1 of 5. In list. 5 items. Jerry Hornman at Jerry Hornman. Quoted. Azim Azar at Azim. UK unveils bid to become global hub for crypto via at fton.ft.com/3u64fcc. Jerry Hornman at Jerry Hornman. Added eyeroll emoji. 1 minute ago. Enlist home timeline list.
And there you go.
Double tap to view full conversation. Double tap and hold to interact with this tweet. Actions available.
You heard TalkBack kind of read the tweet out, and that wasn't too bad. It was all text, and I'm actually like kind of pleasantly surprised by how it read out the retweet kind of thing. So you know, that's kind of how it works. And let me maybe keep going. I'm going to swipe to the right again to go to the next one.
California landscapes at CalLandscapeBot. Bear Mountain, Fresno 1, Fresno County, CA World Map 36.7463, minus 119.2800, compass 113 degrees, mountain 3,376 feet, https://t.co/dwjln7lhv6. 2 minutes ago.
And there you go. I actually am not sure what TalkBack just read. I think it might have been the image file name. I'm honestly not sure. Let's maybe just keep going. So I'm going to use 2 fingers to scroll. Here's the coding train. Let's see what happens here.
The coding train at the coding train. Not the N, Q, R, S, W, 1, 2, 3 or 7 train through Times Square, but the coding train. Thanks at Trikerot, this is so cool. 2 minutes ago. 1 retweet.
And that is actually really cool. So let me double tap to maybe open that up.
Twitter. Navigate up, button, out of list home timeline list. Double tap to activate.
And again, I can scroll through. There's a few different ways to do it, but I'm going to swipe right to kind of navigate around.
The coding train at the coding train. Not the N, Q, R, the coding train. At tweet options, button. Not the N, Q, R, image. Double tap to activate.
And you know, there you go. The caption that the TalkBack reads out is just image. So let's maybe swipe right again, see what happens.
Image. Double tap to activate.
And maybe I can double tap.
Twitter. Image. Image in pager.
And yeah, it tells me that there's an image, but it doesn't really tell me what that image
Navigate up
is.
button out of pager. Double tap to activate.
So let me go back a couple.
Twitter. The coding.
And I'll keep scrolling. You know, I don't mean to pick on the coding train. Actually, I really love the coding train, but that was just what happened to be on Twitter. So let's see what happens here. So let me ask Talkback to announce this tweet.
Walk with me at Bot in the Woods. 6 minutes ago. Double tap to view full conversation. Double tap and hold to interact with this tweet. Actions available. Use tap with 3 fingers to view.
And in this case, this is a bot that posts GIF, but it didn't even say image here. I'm not sure why. Maybe because it's a GIF. Let me see if I can click directly on the GIF, maybe.
Walk with me at Bot in the Woods. Walk with me at Bot in the Woods. Twitter. Navigate up. 7 minutes. GIF. Double tap to act.
Okay, so I
7 minutes ago. GIF. Double tap to activate.
I can get Twitter to say GIF, but it doesn't tell me what's in the GIF again because there's no underlying caption. So let's go back.
Navigate. Twitter.
And scrolling through. You know, let's just kind of go to the next one.
Video. Double tap to activate.
And that's a video, great. But you know, if I'm not a sighted user, I don't know what's in that video. So let's see if you know, does NASA provide captions? Let's find out.
Image. Double tap to activate.
Seems like no. So it's an image, but again, you know, if I couldn't see the screen, I wouldn't know what that image was. And
Francis.
you know,
Eugene Finkel at Eugene. Image.
I could keep scrolling through, and I truly don't mean to pick on folks because this is not a thing that folks think about, you know, often, or you know, if you're a sighted user anyway, you don't think about it very often. And you know, I myself am guilty of this. But let me go to an account that I know does provide captions, and this is going to get a little silly, but let me turn off Talkback for a second.
Talkback off.
Okay, and I'm going to go to Twitter's search, and I'm going to search for George the Cat. Believe it or not, George the Cat is an amazing proponent of accessibility, and I know that they happen to provide captions on pretty much every image that they upload. So let's search for Jorts. George the Cat, yep. Okay, so I'm here on George the Cat's Twitter account, you know, maybe a little silly, but whatever. So let me find an account by or an upload from Jorts. Let me just kind of scroll down. Again, I didn't really plan this, but let's see. Let me turn on Talkback and just see what happens.
Talkback on. Jorts and Gene. Jorts and Gene 10.1 Kelvin's tweets. Double tap to activate.
By the way, side note, it's really funny that Talkback just announced 10.1 Kelvin tweets. I mean, funny, maybe, or maybe, you know, just another example of how some of this behavior is really confusing and frustrating, but, you know, here we are. So let me just click on this one.
Jorts and Gene at Jorts the Cat. Quoted. Ken Klippenstein at Ken Klippenstein. Amazon to ban the word.
Okay, so this might take a while because it's like a retweet of a thing. So let me let me scroll down to
Jorts and Gene at Jorts the Cat.
Yeah, okay. Well, that scrolled up, so that's cool.
Alex.
Let me scroll down just to get somewhere.
Jorts and Jorts and Gene at Jorts the Cat. Quoted. Right. Ken Klippens. Jorts and Gene at Jorts the Cat. I clowned around with a pipe cleaner all afternoon. Morale lifted check mark. Image, an orange cat is gazing into the distance with a thoughtful expression. 6 hours ago, 61 replies, 288 retweets, 7,920 likes. Double tap to view full conversation. Double tap and hold to interact with this tweet. Actions available. Use tap with 3 fingers to view.
And, you know, there you go. It's maybe hard to hear, but Talkback read out the caption that Jorts the cat here, this account, has provided. So notice that there's no like visible description. It's just the tweet with an image. But if I ask Twitter to read out this tweet, let me do that one more time and sort of listen to what Talkback says.
Image. An orange cat is gazing into the distance with a thoughtful expression. Double tap to activate.
So there I actually like tapped on the image itself. So I got the just the caption part of the tweet. So let me click on the tweet.
Jorts and Jean at Jorts the cat. I clowned around with a pipe cleaner all afternoon. Morale lifted check mark. Image. An orange cat is gazing into the distance with a thoughtful expression. 6 hours ago. Image.
And you know, this is maybe a silly example, but that experience is so much nicer because even if I'm not a sighted user, even if I'm using my screen reader, I still know what this image contains. It's a beautiful orange cat with a thoughtful expression, and you know, the owner of this account has been kind enough to provide that caption, which you can do. You know, when you upload your photo, there's an option there to add a caption. And if you've ever noticed, like, what is that for? This is what it's for. It's for screen reader users who can't otherwise see the screen. So, you know, compare that experience to how it was when we were just on regular Twitter, where all of the images were just image, 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 or GIF or video or whatever. Being able to click around and see or, you know, hear what the images contain is such a nicer experience. So here's maybe one more. Let's just hear it.
Jorts and Jean at Jorts the cat. There were so many birds outside this morning. I couldn't even say hi to all of them. Image. An orange cat is laying on a fuzzy blankie. He has a happy, almost smug expression. 10 hours ago. Image.
And yeah, indeed, there is the orange cat on a fuzzy blankie with a smug expression. And again, as a sighted user, I can see that, but if I'm using the screen reader, I can't. So the fact that caption was provided to me was super helpful here. Yeah, okay, I think I'm going to end it there. This video was meant to just kind of show what it's like to be a screen reader user on Twitter in this case, and the different ways that it either works or does not work. And hopefully this helps you gain some empathy for folks who are using screen readers and encourages you to provide alt text or captions whenever you can. All right, thanks for watching.